Okay, so I wanted to spend some time today looking at just one way of controlling elements from Resolume using Live and in conjunction with Live. So the idea is that we can have sort of like a macro knob in Live and use that to control data and elements in Resolume. Let's have a look. Okay, so to start off with, I've just got this basic Live set here, and I've got Resolume open over here. And so with my live set, I've just got one audio. And what I want to basically do is create a new MIDI track that's going to hold our controller information for Resolume. And so the first thing to do is make a brand new MIDI track. Go to our preferences in Live. Go to the MIDI sync panel. Set the output of a virtual bus to make sure that it's outputting track and remote information, like our IAC driver bus 1 here. And then with our blank new MIDI track, we can output the MIDI data to that bus. Over in Resolume, we can make sure that in our preferences, that bus is accepting MIDI input. So once again, IAC driver bus 1. And then back in Live, and go and grab, let's say, something like this. Which is basically a Max for Live device that's got 8 dials or 8 areas. For each area, you can set a controller number, and you can also set a value. So the value is the thing that will change the parameter, and the number is the thing that sets different controller numbers for our MIDI. So I'm just going to set this up to send data from controllers 1 through 8, and we're just going to use controller 1 for now. So I'm going to go back to Resolume, and I'm going to set Resolume to my composition MIDI mapping mode. And then I'm just going to click on a parameter. So I've got a kaleidoscope effect here. Maybe I want to automate and control the input rotation. I'm going to click on that parameter in Resolume. I'm going to switch over to Live again. Just move the value knob, the value dial that I want to associate with that parameter. Back in Resolume, we can see that that parameter is now being controlled by channel 1, MIDI controller 1. We can set up the range, we can set up whether it's an absolute or relative mode, we can set the channel and so on. So we can exit the MIDI mapping mode from Resolume, and then we can go back to Live, and then if I move that value, we can see that that's controlling Resolume. And obviously I can do things like create a MIDI clip for it. And there you go. So obviously, just a pretty basic example there, you can sort of get a feel for hopefully some ideas and where this kind of stuff can go. Anyway, thanks for watching.